So as we've already created the private instances and the public instances, I won't create these two again. I'll just create the NAT instance, and we'll see how we can actually use it. So here you have to go to the launch instance, paste this, there's the extension for which the AMI that we want. I can just choose Amazon Linux. I can choose the first one that we have, Amazon AMI VPC NAT. I can just select this, and T2.micro is fine with me, and I can have this in my own VPC, my VPC demo, and this will be also in the public subnet. We can assign it a public IP, or we can assign it elastic IP as well, so don't worry about that. So I'll assign it a public IP, but I'll ensure that I'll assign a elastic IP to this. Then just click on add storage, then click on add tags. So this is my NAT device, my NAT device instance. Configure security group. I can create a new one, my NAT instance SG, and I have SSH. And what I can do is I can add a rule for ICMP as well, ICMP 4. That should be enough for me. That's also fine for me. I'll just click on review and launch. So here it is telling me that boot from general purpose SSD, or so pre-tiered you can get up to 30 GB of general purpose SSD. We can use it, recommended, so I'll go with this, not a problem. Just click on launch. Yeah, this is fine. I can go with the same key. Click on view instance. So I can go with this public IP if I want, or else I can go ahead and attach a elastic IP to this. If I go to elastic IPs, this elastic IP is already there for me, and I can attach elastic IP or associate elastic IP to my instance. So there's the one, my NAT device instance. If you just click on this, you will get the drop down. Just click on this, choose the private IP. It's okay, you don't have to choose it, but yeah, it's fine, not a problem. Then just click on associate. So now it is associated to this. So if I go back to my instance, so there's the elastic IP that is associated. So now we have everything that we want, but the next thing that we want to do is basically to check whether we are able to access internet, isn't it? So we have to go to the VPC again, we have to go to the route table, and we have to create a new route table just like we did when we were creating the NAT gateway. So my route NAT instance, isn't it? So I choose my VPC again and just click on create and just close it. So now what we have to do, we already know this, we have to edit the route and we have to add the route. And here I have to tell me what should we choose. What is a NAT instance? It's the instance, right? We'll click on instance and I'll choose the my NAT device instance and just save the route. And now associate the private subnet. Edit the subnet and just click on private subnet and save it. Now it is associated. That's it. Let's see whether we are able to connect to the internet or not. Let's go back to my public instance, copy the public IP. I'll just paste it. So this is the instance that I have in the public subnet. Obviously, it will be able to connect for us. So next thing was we'll have to go to the home folder, EC2-user, and here we have the key that we want to connect to the private instance. So what is my private instance IP? I'll go to my private IP and choose the private IP here. And then I'll just try to connect it. I have already logged in before, so it should be able to log in. Now just click on ping google.com. And once I click enter, it should be able to connect. Otherwise, we have messed up something really bad. What is the problem here? You know what is the problem that we have done here? I think the problem is source destination check. That's the problem I feel. This is a NAT instance. You must stop source destination checking, and NAT instance must be able to send and receive traffic when the source or destination is not itself. So this is the mistake that I had done. See, learnings, isn't it? So just click on stop and save it. And now go back to the instance once again and do a ping google.com. See, it's working. That's what I was thinking. What is the mistake that we have done? Sometimes we do miss out on things. We're not 100% accurate, right? We are bound to make mistakes. And that is how we learn, isn't it? But I hope you enjoyed this session. And if you're new to the channel, then please make sure that you do subscribe and welcome to the family. I hope I'll be meeting you in the next session of AWS. So until then, it's Pythoholic signing off.